if you don't have kids in your family immediately, then this isn't a big thing you think about.
Well, you're not aware of it. You know, if your kids aren't in school, you're not aware of what's going on with school age children. When your kids are in school, you're tuned into that environment. We're tuned into a little bit because we deal with schools, but not as much as a parent would be.
Welcome, everyone. This is another episode of Talking Clean in a Dirty World. You know, if you're in the cleaning industry, this show is definitely for you. Now, making his first appearance on our show today is going to be Allan Langer. Good afternoon, Allan.
Hey, Dave. How are you? Great to be here.
Allan is going to be our keynote speaker at the Cleaning Festivals and Rockstar Talks on March the 9th in Tampa, Florida. We'll get more about Allan and the 7 secrets that he's got up here. Geez, always nice to start the show with secrets. Anyway, our next speaker that's going to join us is Mr. Tracy. Don is a consultant for Gym Supply. Welcome to the show, Don.
Thanks for having me.
Good. Glad to hear that your voice and everything's working right.
Barely, but yes, I'm here.
Next, we have Javier Cuarta. He is the co-owner of Modern Cleaning Solutions in Tampa Bay, Florida. Good afternoon, Javier.
Good afternoon, Dave, everybody. Thanks for having me again.
I want to make sure that we got that right at the start so your wife didn't give me any problems. Or,
No, you got it. You got it. You nailed it on the head.
Yeah, right. I know how to keep on the good side of that equation, right?
Yeah.
And last on our guest is Bobby Zagers. He's the VP of Sales and Marketing at Gym Supply. Welcome, Bobby.
Thank you. Thanks, Dave.
And of course, you might know who I am. And if you don't, I'm Dave Thompson. I'm your host today, and also the director of the Academy of Cleaning Excellence. Now, there's a few things that I've been kind of watching, gentlemen, over the last month or so, and even the last few days. So I want to kind of start off our conversation this afternoon by talking about this kind of thing I found here. It says the twin-demic of RSV, COVID, and the flu season for our kids in schools. I don't know. I don't have any kids. Any of you guys dealing with any of these issues?
Not yet.
I've read about it, Dave. I haven't seen it at the school level that we deal with the RSV, actually. I don't know. Don, have you heard anything?
I haven't heard anything about a twin-demic. No, I just hear that the flu is still going around. It's everything from the common flu to the corona. So it's just a lot milder, and people aren't as excited about it as they were, at least here in Florida anyway.
Well, you know, there's a lot of different things that are going on these days, but, I think it's interesting as you look at this. That's what schools are dealing with, and it's going to be coming out in our community. There's some people that were talking about the fact that they didn't have enough hospital beds because the schools and RSV was taking over.
Yeah, I don't know what states were those in, Dave? I might have missed it.
Yeah,
Remember what state that was in?
Missouri.
Yeah.
We did a podcast here, series with the Missouri School Board, and of course the school nurses were very concerned about this. And the reason I bring this up, guys, is this is what's going on in the community out there.
Most of it's going back to basics, Dave. We've been preaching this for as long as I've been in the industry. No matter what happens in the world as far as the pandemics or the flu seasons or whatever, cleaning is still cleaning, and we keep telling and preaching that you're cleaning for health. You preach it all the time. You do a great job of that. We clean for health. We don't clean just to make surfaces look clean and nice and pretty. The whole process is to get rid of the germs and the stuff that's going to make us sick. That premise never changes, no matter what's going on in the world.
My point is that you're still talking COVID here, but RSV is the bigger respiratory issue that's now coming out because it's attacking all the younger children, which is a whole different group than what COVID did. And you now still have the flu, and flu in cases are rising again.
Yeah, I don't have any information on that because I don't have young kids anymore. My grandkids are 1,000 miles away. I like it that way.
So
I
what,
can
so
come
what
on
you're,
FaceTime.
so what you're back to saying here is that if you don't have kids in your family immediately, then this isn't a big thing you think about.
Well, you're not aware of it. You know, if your kids aren't in school, you're not aware of what's going on with school age children. When your kids are in school, you're tuned into that environment. We're tuned into a little bit because we deal with schools, but not as much as a parent would be.
So are you concerned about the flu season and what's going to happen?
No, I've never been concerned about flu. I only took a COVID shot because I wanted to get on a cruise ship. Otherwise, I'd have never taken the shots.
Well, I guess I'm the kind of the one unique out here because being somebody that suffers from COPD, if I catch the flu or pneumonia, so I got my pneumonia shot today. I've had my flu shot because I'm at a risk factor. I can't afford not to.
That's correct. And I understand that.
So folks, one of the things that we're talking about here is the upcoming festivals here that's going to be starting February the 23rd. We're going to start with the opening festival here in Orlando, Florida, where I'm broadcasting from right now. Like I said, Allan's going to be the guest speaker at Tampa on March the 9th. We're then moving over to Lakeland, Florida on March the 23rd, and we'll finish with April the 6th in Ocala, Florida. You know, you can go to the website and let's see, we'll get that up here, scrolling along the bottom of the screen right now for you. You can go to that website. It is a reserved seat event at each one, but that seat is free. So be sure to sign up, come and watch Allan. We've got some other speakers that are lined up. And folks, if you want another different site, like we said, our sponsor here for our broadcast of Talking Clean in a Dirty World is with Gym Supply. And they've been improving lives with cleaning supplies, as it says, for a number of years. Bobby, I think since 1930, if I remember right.
Yeah, you're correct.
So make sure you go there. You can let's see if I get that address up here for you folks. There it is, gemsupply.net, gemsupply.net. Gentlemen, I thank you for your time today. Guys, have a good holiday. We'll see you later. That's all for now.
Thanks,
We're out of
everybody.
here.
Bye, everybody.
See you in Tampa.